All right, all right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom. Sister Deborah coming this morning with a awesome message. And the message is going to strictly speak on Sister Deborah or about Sister Deborah. I like to say that I got some issues. I mean, I got some real serious issues going on. Not going on like just today, but going on since I've been here on the earth. I got some issues. I got some serious issues. And the only thing that can comfort me in the midst of the issues that I have is the Holy Spirit Himself. That's the only thing, only one that can comfort me in it to give me full closure of the issue itself. I got some issues. And my issues are many. And my issues is not something that someone can change because they're my issues that Yah sent me on the earth to behold, to long suffer, to endure. My issue, and it is many, is thinking or wanting to think and feel that people have invested in them that which is invested in me. Mm-hmm. I have some issues because I think people should feel the way I feel. That's the way I think. I think people shall see the way I see. I think people shall think the way I think. I think people shall act the way I act. I got some issues. I got some serious issues. And only the Holy Spirit Himself can deliver me out of it. And He's not going to. These issues is what got me the gift of long suffering. These issues, which is serious issues, is how I inherit endurance. Because without these issues, long suffering and endurance wouldn't be a gift unto me. I got some serious issues. And sometimes I try to accept the issues for what it is. And a lot of time I find myself accepting wrong to make right be wrong. To see what is righteous to be unrighteous. What is just to be unjust. What is light should be darkness. What is good shall be evil. I got some serious issues. Because sometimes I will make myself wrong just so somebody else can be right. And when I do that, oh, y'all, that's when the Ruach show up. You're not going to make yourself wrong so they can feel right, think right, act right, look right. And they are wrong. I had a situation even last night where I'm sitting up in the bed and I'm watching this one scholar. He is a man of Judah and he is a scholar. And he is one that have learned also different Greek and Hebrew. He said that when you read in Hebrew, it opens up a total different light of understanding. But I got some issues. Because I began to sit there and think and wonder. I like it down. I like the way he broke it down, y'all. I really did. But I got some issues. Because this man wanted to talk about Eve and who Eve was and who we are not when we don't understand the truth about Eve. Eve in the garden And when he began to speak, he began to tell you Eve is not who they told y'all she was. He did not bring Eve to be below Adam. He did not do that. I mean, the things that he was saying. And then when he capped that bad boy off with, she's the feminine entity of heaven, I was like, I got some issues. My issue is, I'm getting chills. Not wanting, not so much that I don't want to, not gripping the idea that people simply were created not to know. Not to know what you know, Deborah. They were created not to have what you have. They were designed and predestined and ordained to be the opposite of who you are. I got some issues. Because I myself want to measure them with the same measure I measure myself. Wanting them to be able to grip the fact that, okay, you should be able to know what I know. You should be able to see what I see. You should be able to do what I do. You should be able to understand what I understand. You should have the knowledge that I have. You should have the wisdom that I have. Something down in me. It's what protects me. Because me, this flesh, I got some serious issue. I want everybody else to have what I have, to understand it the way I understand it, to act like I would act, to do things the way I would do it. I got some serious issue because heaven didn't create everybody to be like unto me. If people won't be like unto him, don't look for them to be like unto you. That's some issues. I got some serious issues. I sit back and I did a marriage consult to my son, and I sent it to his email. And in it, before I signed it, I thought about it. I said, well, this is the way I would teach and give marriage counseling to one. What makes you think what I understand and get will help him understand and get? I got some issues. My issue is I have not gripped the orchestration of the Most High Yah from the kingdom to the point where I truly get that everything that is invested in one, the right hand power of God, might not have invested in others. So therefore, this race you run alone. Because you yourself is going to have to answer to it. I know you're in the body of Hamashiach. You have the Ruach. But you yourself is going to have to answer to what is invested in you. Many are not going to have to answer for that because it's not invested in them. But you feel that everybody should understand this. Everybody should see it. Everybody should act the way I would act towards certain situations. Everybody should be able to see it for what it is. Everybody should be able to get this thing. So the issue ain't everybody. The issue ain't others. The issue rests within me. I got the issue. I got serious issues. I'm sitting here listening to this man break down what I've broke down unto you all about feminine and masculine, about Eve, and that was not the way they said Yah created Eve in the garden as to be under Adam's feet. And I'm listening to this melanated elderly man breaks it down. And I'm like saying, hold up. Why? Because I got some serious issues. I feel, okay, you can pull out that. Come on, let's go all the way. Come on, pull it all out. Let it all hang out. You can't, Deborah. You can't expect him to know what you know. Even though you said it doesn't mean he understand it. Even what he said, he understand not. So I'm like, but he should understand. He should get it. Learning. Ever learning. But never coming to the knowledge of truth. That shows that no matter how much you think you know, it is nothing like knowing, like really knowing, because it's a price to pay. Excuse this place. You see, I'm running my mouth, but I'm still procrastinating because I have some serious issues. I feel that people should think like I think. Somebody says, okay, we got to move. Okay. In my mind, move. Okay. I step into the speed of 1, 2, 3. Bam, you there. Hello. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Why do I expect that out of others? When you want to expect it because you look at them as being your ex-husband, your family members, your children, why can't they put out what I put in when it's their time? The way things are orchestrated, even in the way that you bring them up, it's always order. It's always faster, quicker, and smoother. Here I am in a situation which I know that I won't be in again, because I won't, if anything I'm going to be moving to is going to be the grave. I'm not afraid of it. Any place I'm going to move to again will be the grave. If I'm moving where I'm moving, if I don't get the land, I'll be in the grave. You see, I want the land. But if I don't get the land, the closest thing to the land is the grave. And that's all right with me, if that's where y'all have me. You see, I got some serious issues. Because I expect people's expectation to be like unto mine. If you used to your mother 45 years, 35 years, 37 years, 34 years, 33 years, 27 years, you used to me being able to step into a situation, bam, 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 and that's it. Why can't you step into the situation as I brought you up stepping into? Because they still hold their father's ways. So I got some issue. The issue is I expect out of them what I put into them, and you get nothing because you got the issue. This is the way you are. You about business. You take care of business. You do 1, 2, 3 step, and business is taken care of. But now you're in a situation where it's your turn. You turn to the left, you see me. You turn to the right, you see me. But hold up, something going on. What happened to all and everybody? Even my older sister never tell you, when my sister step in and help, everything go bam, bam, bam. I do it order and leave nothing out. All my life, y'all. But in this situation where I'm procrastinating because I'm really having issues with myself, accepting the fact that now you're in it alone. See, you can help everybody else, but you can't, your expectation can't line them up with the way you do things, the way you act on things, the way you do things in decency and order, the way you clean, the way you execute things. That's you. But you can't put those expectations on others. So I got a serious problem. I got a serious problem, a real serious issue going on. So I'm looking at this situation, and I noticed that my left hip, where my leg is at, has been having problems with pain every morning for the last 2 weeks. From the time I stepped out of my mother's house, she was telling me my sister and her have pain in their hip and their left leg, and it hurt so bad. It wasn't nothing but 2 days later, it was happening to me. And in spite of it, through the pain and the struggle to get up and walk on that, I go get my grandbaby because my daughter needs me too. Not because it's what I want to do. It's what she needs me to do. See how Sister Deborah is? I make sure I had to stand up and redread my son's whole head. I had to make sure everything is still yet in order. But now in my situation, my thing is, what happens? As time go on, things are revealing what the Father have said. In that day, where you will see who's who and what's what. You will learn to trust in Him and Him alone. I like the chastising of the Most High Yah. I really like chastising of the Most High Yah because it balanced me. So they don't have the issue. I have the issue. Because the way that I am is not the way that they are. I can't expect them to be upheld in their ways like unto the way that I am. So I have some serious issues. Wanting people to know Yah like I know Him. Wanting people to understand Yah like I understand Him. Wanting people to know His spiritual knowledge like I know His spiritual knowledge. Wanting people to know His spiritual wisdom like I know His wisdom. Wanting people to hear His voice like I hear His voice. Wanting people to have the Ruach in them like I have the Ruach in me. wanting people to see right from wrong and wrong from right, like I see right from wrong and wrong from right. I want people to have something like unto me versus something like unto Yah has created them to have. The portion in which he has served me is not the portion in which he have served many. The lane in which I have to run in is not the lane that everybody's running in. The visitation of the Ruach within me to teach me every day is not the visitation everybody have of the Ruach. But in me, I have the issue that everybody should be like unto me. And I'm not talking about the flesh way of doing things, more so the spiritual way, the spiritual heart. To be the one that someone says, I'm trying to figure this out and I don't know how. Can you help me here? Can you tell me this? Can you help me? And I jump in. I don't jump in no situation with I don't know, I don't think, I don't feel. Nail this thing with belief, understanding it, knowing it. Let's do this thing. We're going to master this thing. So even me watching this man talk about Eve, it does something to me. Because I want him to know that you got a little piece of a light. But why you don't have the full light? I got some issues. Because even though he had a pen needle light, I saluted the fact that he had a pen needle light. I did. I really did. But in me, it's some issues. Because I'm hoping people have the bright light. How about that? How about that? How about that? I'm hoping people have the light and not a pen needle. I don't have a pen needle. Let's get something like this. And not a pen needle of light. So the issue is not you. The issue is not them. The issue is me. Wanting people to have that which Yah have not instilled and found fit that it need be. So I'm actually having issues because I'm actually counteracting on the fact that, wait a minute, Father, y'all, they should know that. No, they don't. Heavens usher everything out by measurements, Deborah. Anything in a man's bag and the weight there is in, Deborah, is of Yah. So even in spite of you feeling that man should, and I'm not talking about male and female, should know, should have, should understand, should see things, shall feel things like you, guess what? You're starting to grip the idea of the mission itself. But you got to get back in the lane to understand. Yah created the mission and those therein that goes within it. According, one on the righteous and one on the unrighteous. That's where I have the issue. Because in my little heart, child, of heart, is my issue is that everybody reign in the heart of righteous. My issue is the righteous is not righteous standing alone. Righteous is on the earth in individuals. You search to and fro looking. And what he's saying to me today, he's saying this to me now. Deborah, like unto the day of yesterday, when I sent a prophet out, they didn't go out by twos and threes and fours and fives. They went out by one. I don't need 2 and 3, 4, 5 lights in one area. All I need is one. So Sister Deborah, I am very willing to own the fact that I have some serious issues. My expectations for others is the expectation that rests in me. And because that expectation of the Father rests within me, I expect that expectation to rest in others. Ways that I cannot even shake and remake that's in me. It's ways that I would have hoped that would be in others. So it ain't that the others have issue. I have the biggest issue. Because I want something out of people that Yah has not put in people. And it don't become their issue. It become my issue. I want to see people with everything that I know that rests within me. That's my issue. Because what's in me, I didn't give it to me. Nor can I take it away. So with that being said, the power that has given it to me, the power who the only power that can take it away, I must understand in this flesh. My issue is that everybody have what I have invested in me. I have to embrace the fact that you have a care in heart. You have a give and gave heart since you was a little girl. If your mother had, my mother had to stand here and tell you this, she'll tell you that's my number one child that has always cared for others and given to others with no expectation of anything. This is a little girl to an elderly woman at this time. And I expect everybody else to be like that. So the issue is not everybody else. The issue is me. I have the serious issues. Wanting people to be exactly identical to the way I am in Yah and Yah is in me. I can't do that. So I, Sister Deborah, own the fact that I am the one with the issue. I have a serious issue. And through the Ruach HaKodesh that lives in me will bring me the comfort that I would need to remain in the lane in which he has called me to. And know that it's not a lane that you call yourself to. It's not a predestined and ordained position that you called yourself to, but it's something heaven's called you to. So if heaven's called you to this, the expectations that you put upon people to have is an issue within you, me. Because the only one can give people what I have received It's not me transferring it to you. It's the Most High Yah engraving it into you. So I, Sister Deborah, would say to each and every last one of you, think about that within yourself. Do you have an issue? Do you have an issue? Because I'm willing to own it. I have a serious issue. And I say this too. It's not an issue in which the Most High Yah will and have not delivered me. Because I would not be on here speaking it the way that I'm speaking it had not the Comforter delivered me from this issue. So I say unto you, Shalom and Shalom.